Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and joining me in the studio now are Korey Golcynski of the Clayton Police Department and Rich Anderson with the St. Louis Track Club. So you guys are both here representing an upcoming half marathon, which I'm personally excited about because I'm going to run it for the second year. So I'm training as best I can. It may not be as good as last year, but I'm doing my best. But the St. Louis Track Club has been around in our community for a very long time. And Rich, as you're a recent past president, having been in that role for 3 years or so, until very recently. So tell us a little bit about the St. Louis Track Club and how people can get involved.
Okay, just a brief history. St. Louis Track Club's been here since 1970. We're a 501c3, nonprofit. Our membership runs, somewhere usually between 700 and 1,000 members, and our memberships are family memberships. If someone joins the St. Louis Track Club, it's $30 a year, and it's $30 for a family or a household. Mm-hmm. So if you live in the same household, you're covered under membership, and
So what does a membership get you?
Okay, the basic benefit for membership is the discounts on our events. Mm-hmm. We have two what we call marquee events. St. Louis Track Club Half Marathon, and then we also have the Frostbite Series.
Right. So for those that don't know, the Frostbite Series is in Forest Park, is that right, every winter? So
yep.
Running is not a summer sport or a spring sport, it's an all year round sport, and it's the Frostbite Series is a way to get people out there, right, and keep running, keep competing.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's our most popular event. It's a 5-week series. It's every other week, so it covers 10 weeks, starts the first week in December. And, we probably have 7,000 to 8,000, people that run in there, total for the series. So, and the discount for that is typically $15 off for that series, $15 off for the half marathon. So I always joke with people, if you run our road series and other things, we really should be sending you a W-2, because you're going to make money.
There you go. So there's a benefit to joining the St. Louis Track Club, although you don't have to join to participate in your events.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so since 1970 then, which is when running really became a very popular recreational activity and sport around that time, and St. Louis Track Club was there to get people out running, all kinds of people, all ages. And you're still out there very active in the community, doing all these great runs and great races. So upcoming is the annual St. Louis Half Marathon, mm-hmm. and it starts in Clayton, yes. And this is where Korey gets involved yes. with the Clayton Police at all the different intersections. But why are the Clayton Police involved so much in this event?
We get involved because our proceeds, we donate it, we turn it over to Special Olympics. So this run will benefit Special Olympics.
Okay.
And many of our officers are out that day patrolling and also blocking the streets off for the runners, making sure the runners are safe, the intersections are closed, that each runner, as yourself, will have a safe run.
Yeah, I have to say I ran it last year and I felt very safe. I mean, and I'm not just saying that because you're here,
I appreciate that.
Because there's a lot of intersections you're crossing, and running through Clayton. It does go into the park, which is nice.
Yes, 3 cities, and the logistical support. Clayton PD handles all the logistical support for University City, City of St. Louis, and of course Clayton. So mm-hmm. They do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. And you guys have a lot of volunteers out there too, keeping it running smoothly.
Yeah, it takes 199.
100
not 200.
Not 200.
199.
So once you get to 199, no more volunteers.
That's right.
Very good. So we're going to come back in just a minute and talk more logistics about the race and how people in St. Louis can get involved. We are going to take a quick break right now, so don't go away. We've got lots more to talk about when we return. Remember, STL TV can be found online via Facebook and Twitter, and we have a YouTube channel that is constantly being updated with new local programming. And if that's not enough, you can always watch us streaming live on STLTV.net. We'll be back with more after this.